Welcome back to the channel. Next car lunch. What if a sleek electric sedan could cut your fuel bill almost to zero, deliver hundreds of miles of driving range, and still give you the performance of a much more expensive car? The 2027 BYD Seal could be one of the most interesting value plays in the global EV market. But there's one major question for American buyers. Can BYD actually make sense in the United States? The first thing to understand is that the BYD Seal is not a pickup. It is a 5-seat electric sedan, so if you need serious towing or a large truck bed for commercial work, this isn't the right vehicle. But for commuting, small business travel, deliveries, family use, and long-distance driving, the Seal has a very different advantage: low running costs. For 2027, exact US pricing and specifications have not been officially confirmed, so any American price you see today should be treated as an estimate. Based on the Seal's international positioning, a hypothetical US market price could land somewhere around $35,000 to $45,000 before taxes, tariffs, and other market-specific costs if the vehicle becomes officially available. In Japan, current Seal pricing has been around the equivalent of roughly $30,000 to $36,000 depending on version, so a 2027 model could remain in that general value-focused territory, although exchange rates, taxes, and equipment can change the final number. And that's exactly where this car becomes interesting. Forget gasoline for a moment. The Seal is fully electric, so there is no engine oil, spark plugs, traditional transmission service, or gasoline bill. Depending on your electricity rate and driving habits, charging at home can cost dramatically less per mile than filling a gasoline sedan. If you're driving 15,000 miles a year, that difference can become meaningful over several years. The Seal's battery options and specifications vary by market. Existing versions have offered batteries around 61 to 83 kilowatt-hours, with official claimed ranges reaching roughly 500 to 650 kilometers depending on testing cycle and configuration. Real-world range is naturally lower. In mixed driving, a practical expectation could be around 250 to 320 miles depending on speed, weather, air conditioning, tires, and battery version. For American highway drivers, that difference matters. At 75 miles per hour with air conditioning running, range can drop noticeably compared with laboratory figures. But with a larger battery and sensible driving, the Seal can still provide enough range for daily commuting and many highway trips without constantly thinking about charging. City driving is where the Seal really starts to feel smart. Electric motors deliver instant response, so pulling away from traffic lights feels smooth and quick. There is no gear shifting, and regenerative braking can reduce the amount of time you spend using the brake pedal. In crowded American cities, that makes the car easy to drive. And despite its relatively large body, the Seal's sedan shape makes it easier to place on narrow streets than a large SUV or full-size pickup. Parking is also easier than with a huge truck, especially if the vehicle is equipped with the expected camera and driver assistance technology. On the highway, the low body and long wheelbase help the Seal feel planted. The electric powertrain is quiet, and that can make long trips more comfortable. The performance version of the Seal has also demonstrated sports car-like acceleration, while the less powerful versions focus more on efficiency and everyday usability. But here's something important for commercial buyers. This isn't a work truck. You don't get a traditional cargo bed, and you shouldn't buy it expecting to haul construction materials or tow heavy trailers. However, for a small business owner who travels between customers, a delivery worker carrying packages, or a sales professional driving hundreds of miles every week, the Seal can make a lot of sense. The rear seats and trunk provide useful everyday cargo space, and the front trunk available on some versions adds another storage area. For lightweight commercial work, the biggest benefit may actually be the operating cost. Maintenance should also be simpler than a gasoline car. You still have tires, brakes, suspension components, air conditioning systems, and other normal wear items, but you don't have engine oil changes, fuel filters, spark plugs, or conventional engine maintenance. Regenerative braking can also help reduce brake wear. However, American buyers need to think beyond the purchase price. Insurance could be one of the biggest unknowns. A relatively new brand, expensive EV components, repair complexity, and limited US repair history could potentially push insurance costs higher than expected. Spare parts availability is another major concern. If BYD does not establish a broad American dealer, service, and parts network, a simple repair could take longer than it would with a Toyota, Ford, Chevrolet, or Tesla. Resale value is another question mark. BYD has strong global EV sales and an established international presence, but the American used car market has not yet developed a long history for BYD vehicles. That means depreciation could be harder to predict. If you're buying one for 5 to 8 years of ownership, this may matter less. If you're planning to sell after 2 or 3 years, it matters much more. Now let's compare it with one familiar American market competitor, the Tesla Model 3. The Tesla has the advantage of an established US charging ecosystem, stronger American brand recognition, and a much more mature resale and service history. But the BYD Seal can fight back with its equipment, interior design, battery technology, and potentially aggressive pricing. If BYD could offer the Seal around the mid-$30,000 range in America, it could become a serious value conversation. But if tariffs, taxes, distribution costs, and limited service coverage push the final price close to premium competitors, the value argument becomes much weaker. For American roads, the Seal makes the most sense as an efficient daily vehicle rather than a heavy-duty commercial machine. It can handle city traffic, suburban commuting, highway travel, and family use while potentially saving thousands of dollars in energy and routine maintenance over several years. The real hidden value is not simply how fast it accelerates, or how futuristic the dashboard looks. It's how much you spend after you buy it. For someone driving long distances every week, charging at home, keeping the car for many years, and taking advantage of lower EV running costs, the total ownership equation could be attractive. But American buyers should wait for confirmed US pricing, warranty coverage, service locations, parts support, and official regulatory availability before making a purchase decision. So, is the 2027 BYD Seal a future bargain or just another EV that looks better on paper than it does in the real world? That answer could depend almost entirely on price and American market support. If BYD brings the Seal to America at an aggressive price while building a reliable service and parts network, this electric sedan could become one of the most interesting alternatives to mainstream EVs. But if ownership support remains limited, the cheaper purchase price may not be enough. If you enjoyed this review, hit the like button, subscribe to Next Car Lunch, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming car reviews, EV updates, price breakdowns, and future vehicle news. And tell us in the comments, would you choose the BYD Seal over a Tesla Model 3 if the price was right?